Hey, what's up guys? Larry here with a new video, and today we're going to be doing a review on the Jawbone Up, which I'm actually wearing right now, which is Jawbone's new fitness tracker bracelet type thing. So it tracks your steps, calories burned throughout the day, tracks your sleep, and if you want to, you can also even track your calories through a built-in application. So this is actually version 2, guys. First one came out last year, and it was a total dud. It was breaking on people. Jawbone issued refunds for everybody that purchased one, and they just came out this past year with their new version, version 2, and I've used it for about a week so far, guys, and it still works, so it hasn't broken. So Jawbone definitely did fix that issue, but I'm not completely happy with it. So let's go ahead and take a look at it real quick. So here's the box, guys. If you saw the unboxing, you saw it. Pretty much it tells you all about the actual Jawbone Up itself. Now, like I said, I am wearing the bracelet, so I'm going to go ahead and take it off. I'm going to give you a brief overview. So this bracelet is very simple. It's solid black. It has one button right here which you press to turn it on to sleep mode. You see a little moon right there, or to just have it in regular mode. That's the only button you press in this whole device. You have your sync connector / charger right here, which plugs into any iOS device to sync the actual data of the band and to charge it as well with the charger included in the box. So taking a look at it, guys, this does retail for $129, so it is definitely not the cheapest option in the market. And the biggest thing about it that I'm very disappointed in is there's no Bluetooth built in. So I'm going to talk about that first. I've used the Fitbit One before, and I really did like it. The only problem with that was that it had built-in clips, so you had to clip it onto something and it could fall off, so it was so small. They're actually coming with a band version later this year. I'm really excited about that. But this doesn't have Bluetooth. The Fitbit had Bluetooth. The Nike Plus Fuel Band, which I'll be reviewing next week, that has Bluetooth. Jawbone is known for Bluetooth, yet this band does not have Bluetooth. Now, the reason I complain about it so much is because every time you want to see your data, I have my iPad right here, you can't just sync it. You actually have to plug it in. That's an inconvenience. I'm going to go ahead and go to the actual application right now, Up. As you can see, I'll talk about this in a second. To actually sync it, I have to remove this, not lose this, because if you lose that, you lose a lot of functionality here as far as it being waterproof. And you have to plug it into the device like so, and then it'll automatically start syncing. It tells you the band battery and how many days it lasts. Battery life should be about 10 days, but you can see how this can be an inconvenience. With other alternatives or other solutions out in the market, it just syncs via Bluetooth. Now, if that means sacrificing a few days of battery life, that's cool with me, to be honest with you guys, because this is a hassle. And as you can see, we're syncing. I'm not wearing the band. I have a higher likelihood of losing this now because I'm not wearing it, and we're just waiting for it to sync. Now, usually it's a lot quicker than this. This is the first time I sync it with the iPad, so it could be why it's taken so long. Usually the sync takes about 2-3 seconds, but the fact is it's an inconvenience taking it on and off to sync it just to see where you've been or your progress. As you can see, I just synced it before, done, and it tells me my results. Go ahead and take it off, put the iPad to the side, and put this back in. So that's how you sync it, and Jawbone recommends you do it twice a day. For me, I'm a data freak, so I like seeing where I'm at. So I've been seeing it about 4 times a day, and it just gets really tiring having to plug it into your phone and sync it that way when other alternatives use Bluetooth. And a company like Jawbone, who's known for Bluetooth, doesn't have it included. So that's my biggest gripe about it. But let's talk about the good things about it. So just like the Fitbit One, it actually tracks your sleep. So let's talk about that. So this is today. I'm going to go ahead and go to yesterday's. I actually had a great day yesterday. So it tracks your sleep. So you can set sleep goals with the band, how many hours you want to sleep. It even has a built-in alarm that actually vibrates to wake you up when it's the best time to wake you up to 30 minutes before you set your alarm. So that is really cool. And my favorite part about this whole thing is I can actually click on my sleep right here, and I can actually see my deep sleep, my light sleep, how long I was awake for, how long it took me to go to sleep, and you can just scroll here to see the time, and it's just a really cool interface, and it's actually given me a lot more information about my sleep. Now, I'm pretty sure it's pretty accurate. Not 100%, but it's definitely pretty accurate. I'm going to go ahead and assume. But I like seeing this data. For me, like I said, I'm a data freak. This is the type of stuff that I like in these products. And the Jawbone Up does track your sleep. Other alternatives like the Nike Fuel Band does not. The Fitbit does as well. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Looking at your steps, another cool thing about it is you can see when you took the most amount of steps. So again, with time, you can see that I took the most amount of steps yesterday between 4 and 5:30 when I was actually working out in the track. So it is really cool how you can see that information within the application. You can also scroll down your feed and see your previous days. For example, that day I only slept 5 hours, not that great. And you just have all this information right here, guys. The application is very simple and easy to use. You have your profile, your lifeline, so you can see an overview of the week, the month, whatever it might be. Again, you can see your trends. So I've slept a total since I've had this band for 44 hours, 52 minutes. I've taken 57,000 steps. It's a really, really cool, easy to use application, fun interface. So Jawbone did a really good job with the app. Another downside of the app, though, is, or that I found myself, is not many of my friends have the Jawbone Up. So as far as competing with somebody else or sharing information, there's been none, at least for me. And 90% of my friends have the Nike Fuel Band. So that's what I'm going to try out next. Because I think the biggest thing about these bands is the information is awesome, but I think being able to share and compete with friends make it a true unique experience. So overall, guys, Jawbone Up for $129 is a hard sell because it doesn't include Bluetooth, and I think that's a big selling point with a band like this. So it's going to be hard for me to recommend it, guys. I would definitely try another alternative. Right now, my favorite by far is the Fitbit 1. That one is $100. It has Bluetooth. It tracks your sleep. It does everything this does. And the best thing about it is it actually syncs up with MyFitnessPal, which I think is a better app to track calories than what Jawbone has included in their application. So I think just the functionality of it is better. So for $129, guys, I definitely cannot recommend the Jawbone Up. I would definitely wait for version 3, maybe when they include Bluetooth and their calorie counting app starts growing. I am going to go ahead and review the Nike Fuel Band next week to see what all that's about. It's pricier, but we'll see what's going on with that. So to wrap up this review, guys, the Jawbone Up, I'm not going to recommend it. Don't purchase it. Wait for version 3. It's definitely not worth $129. If you can get it for under $100, maybe $80, I would say get it. But at $129, it is a hard sell. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick review. As always, please thumbs up the video. Please subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Peace.